What's up, gang? Welcome back to Pretty Girl Gang TV, where we do nothing but conduct pretty girl business. Okay, it's your girl Jeanina here, and I am back with another video for you guys. So in today's video, girl, I thought I would give you guys a little soft glam look. Okay, I feel like I do soft glam looks all the time, but I don't know, maybe I just do no makeup looks all the time, but I feel like I'm pretty good at soft glam. So I just wanted to show you guys a version of my soft glam using some new products. Okay, I did pick up a new foundation. It's not new now, okay, it ain't new, but it's new for me. I believe it came out in early 2019. Anyway, girl, we'll get into all of that in a minute. If you guys want to see this soft glam look, keep on watching. So before we start, girl, I'm actually just gonna roll up my sleeves real quick because this is a really cute, like, powder blue outfit, okay? And I do not want to get this thing messed up. Okay, guys, so I have my eyebrows done and my eyes primed already with some P. Louise eyeshadow base. I have been experimenting with new eyeshadow bases, and I have been experimenting with the P. Louise eyeshadow base. This is in the number 5, I believe. I have 6 different shades, and I am loving them so far. So I'm already primed and primed, girl, with the eyes, because I'm going to start with the eyes first. And for some reason, girl, my eyebrows are pretty thick today. I don't know what happened. So, girl, I don't know. I don't know what happened with my eyebrows. They're pretty thick. I'm looking at them like, okay, girl, okay. I don't know what I was doing, but we'll roll with it. So we're gonna start with the eyes first, and I'm going to use 2 different palettes for the eyes. I'm gonna use my Violet Voss in the Holy Grail eyeshadow palette right here, and then I'm also gonna use the Violet Voss hashtag palette right here because I feel like the Holy Grail has all of my neutrals. Like, girl, look at this, girl. This is my favorite neutral palette in the entire world. Like, if you guys don't know about Violet Voss, girl, look up Violet Voss. I seriously think people be sleeping on Violet Voss eyeshadows. But anyway, this is my favorite neutral palette in the whole world. It's Violet Voss. I think it's their first eyeshadow palette. It's called Holy Grail and it has all these good browns. I use these 2 browns all the time. And I wanted to kind of do like an orangey look, like kind of like a burnt orange look. So I picked this hashtag palette by Violet Voss, and I think I'm going to use this color as well. So we will go ahead and start with the eyes first before we do the complexion, honey. So taking the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, the first color I'm going to dip into is Brownie Points, this brown color right here. And I'm just going to kind of fluff that out into my crease. And I want it to be really, really soft. So I'm like literally applying just a little bit of pressure, and I have my hand all the way up at the top just so it won't be like pressing down on my eye so hard. I got this tip from Harush. I don't know if you know who she is. She is like a makeup artist here on the YT, and she is so good, girl. Like, I have been taking her advice a lot when it comes to eyeshadow and contour and highlighting and baking, girl. Like, she's so good. So I'm just taking that color and starting off in the crease, and I'm kind of blowing it out a little bit but keeping it very soft. Now that I got my crease color laid out, I'm gonna take a second color with a tighter blending brush here, and I'm gonna take the color Teddy Bear. It's just a tad bit darker, like a chocolate brown, and I'm just gonna add a little bit on there just to darken it up just a little bit. So take the tiniest amount because, girl, this palette is so freaking pigmented. Like, that's what I love about Violet Voss's eyeshadows. They're so pigmented. So I literally have just a tap, and I'm just kind of going over the light brown, but I'm still keeping it very soft and kind of smoky. I just wanted to give it some more definition in the eye there. So now that I have those 2 colors blended in, I'm gonna go in with the Violet Voss hashtag palette, and I think I'm gonna use Goals, which is this orange here. At first, I wanted to use Savage, this orange here, but I feel like Goals is just a tad bit darker, and I just want a little bit of orange. I think I'm gonna go like orangey today. So I'm just gonna dip into Goals just a little bit and tap off the excess there, and then kind of go over the brown underneath here with it and see what we get. I just want it to have a tinge bit of orange, just a little bit. I'm going for like an orangey look today. And I'm just blending that orange in very well, just so it can kind of give that gradient effect where it's like brown and then it turns to orange. Okay guys, so I blended in the orange and I blended it in kind of on the bottom of the brown and then kind of halfway to my eye here, just to leave a little bit of space because I'm gonna put like a nudie color on there, and this color is called Thanks a Latte. And I'm not gonna cut my crease or anything, I'm just gonna put it straight on there, and I'm picking it up with this silicone brush here because I wanna place it on there first before I like blend it out. So I'm just gonna take that silicone brush and just kind of place that nudie color on there. Then I'm gonna take the brush that I used the orange on, and I'm just gonna kind of blend out the edges there and just kind of soften it up. So I'm just gonna blend it out, and I'm not really touching that nude color. I'm just kind of blending the edges together. Okay girls, so this is how the eyes are looking so far. What do you think? How are we feeling about this look? Okay, very simple, very easy peasy and simple, very soft, very cute, very matte, because if you guys don't know, Soft Glam is kind of all about matte. It's not really about shimmer. So it's very matte, everything's matte. Now we're gonna start with the base, which is my favorite part, girl, and I'm gonna show you guys these new products that I did purchase. So first, of course, girl, I'm gonna prime my face, and what I'm using today to prime my face, because my face has been a little dry lately because of the cold weather, girl. As you can see, girl, this winter has not been too good for me, girl. I'm from the West Coast, so moving to the East Coast, I'm telling you, like, the cold weather has really done a number on my skin, and I actually feel like I'm kind of getting a little lighter as well. I don't know, girl. It could be because of the winter, you know. Normally in the winter, I do get a little bit lighter in skin tone, but I feel like my face is really light, and I don't know if that's because of my skincare or the winter here, girl. I don't know. But we're going to prime our face, girl, and I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base right here. I did haul this for you guys in my Sephora VIB holiday sale haul. And I have used this and I really like it. It's kind of a moisturizer, but it can be used as like a primer. And it is very light. Now, if you're like me and you have oily skin, I feel like this would be great because it smells really good. Like, let's not forget about that, girl. Like, it smells really good. But at the same time, it's not very heavy. It's actually very light. And I don't like really heavy creams on my face, especially being a oily girl, because I feel like my oils will break through eventually, and that's not what we want. I still want to stay like low-key matte and cute, but I feel like this is really good for the oily girls. And it feels so good too. It just feels very moisturizing, and it just feels very fresh on your skin. So next, I'm gonna use that foundation I've been telling you guys about. Now, like I mentioned, by all means, this foundation is not new, girl. It's not like new to the world. I feel like it came out in like early 2019, but it's new for me. YouTube has been recommending me a lot of different foundation videos because I have a lot of foundation videos myself, so I guess YouTube knows that I love foundation videos, girl. But these foundation reviews have actually been popping up in my recommendation feed lately, and it is the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting foundation. Here she is right here, and I have the shade Amber 5W1. And just saying the name, girl, Laura Mercier Lumiere, or is it Lumiere, girl? It just rolls off of your tongue, huh? Like it just sounds very fancy schmancy, girl. Well, I had no idea that Laura Mercier actually came out with this foundation. I know that she had came out with another one, and I don't know if that was just recent, but this one I never heard about, okay? So I kind of wanted to just try out this foundation as well with the Soft Glam Lewk and just kind of give you my thoughts at the end about it, girl. If you guys haven't heard it, you heard it from me, okay? So the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation delivers a perfectly luminous finish that looks flawless in any light. This weightless medium to full coverage. Okay, it's medium to full coverage, girl. That's kind of shocking to me a little bit, because Laura Mercier's makeup, I feel like, is perfect for soft glam makeup because it's very light, it's very like natural, you know, it's almost borderline like no makeup looks. But anyway, we'll get back to that. The weightless medium to full coverage formula looks and feels like a second skin, improves skin natural luminosity over time for lasting radiance, hydrates, visibly smooths and softens skin, provides 15 hours of moisture. Okay, so this sounds like, of course, Lumiere. It's going to be a luminous foundation, and that's fine. We could deal with luminous foundations. So this is how the actual bottle looks. Very luxurious, and it's very heavy. It has like a gold top here. And this is my shade. I did mention my shade, right? Okay, I'm gonna mention it again. Amber 5W1. That's the one that I picked for my shade, and I feel like it's a pretty good match, so we'll see. It does have a pump, and I'm going to be using a brush with this foundation. I'm gonna be using my Mented Cosmetics brush here, because you guys know I'm a brush girl. I just love how brushes tend to make the foundation more full coverage, like, you know. So I'm a brush girl, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush. I'm just gonna do a few pumps on my little plate here. Ooh. Oh, okay, squirt it out there. I'll do 2 pumps and I'll see how that's working there. And I feel like this color is a little light, but we are in the winter months. And like I said, I feel like my face has just gotten overall lighter. And I'm guessing that's from the winter time, girl, or it's just me having a hard time adjusting to the winter here on the East Coast. I don't know. So I'm just buffing that in with my Mented Cosmetics foundation brush, and we'll see what kind of coverage we get first before we add some more. And right off the bat, yes, I would say that it is light to medium. I don't know about medium to full, girl, because this is pretty light coverage. I can still see like my flaws peeking through a little bit. And we're definitely gonna have to add more, but that's okay. But that's okay, girl. We're gonna give it a chance, okay? Okay, so this is how 2 pumps are looking. It didn't really cover all of my face, so I'm gonna go in with 2 more pumps. And I feel like also it's kind of not covering my imperfections. So let's go in with 2 more pumps, okay? It is very light. I don't feel anything on my skin. So the claim saying that it's weightless, yes, I will say that it's weightless. I don't feel anything on my skin. It also has like a smell. It smells like kind of like baby powder or something. It has like a baby powder smell. I actually pumped out 3 pumps, so, because I feel like we're gonna need a lot of this, girl. Because this is very, very light coverage. But what can we expect, girl? It's Laura Mercier, you know, Miss Laura, girl. She like that soft, natural looking foundation, and that's okay. I like a soft foundation sometimes, girl, when I want to be like, you know, natural and cute. That definitely covered it a little bit better, but I'm gonna add just a little bit more, and just a little bit that I have still on my little palette here. I'm gonna cover some of those spots there. And gosh, she's weightless, girl. Like, I can't feel anything on my skin. Like, this really does feel like skin. And as you can see, it is giving off that natural kind of luminous type of look. So this is definitely a luminous foundation. Okay, so here is 4 pumps on my face, girl, and it's looking very luminous and natural, very cute. I'm gonna kind of set it with a little bit of powder because I don't want it too luminous, but I do want it kind of naturally luminous, okay? But this is a soft glam look, so everything's supposed to be matte, girl. So let me tone it down a little bit. But I like it. It's really cute, okay? It's cute for the luminous looks and for the natural looks, girl. So I'm just gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way E30 powder, just a little bit of it, and I'm just gonna set it just a teeny bit. Like, I'm literally gonna take just a teeny amount and dab it. I just want it to be less shiny, you know what I'm saying? Now that I've dumbed down the shine a little bit with some powder, I'm gonna go on with some concealer. And the concealer I have been loving lately, I have been using a lot lately, is the ColourPop Hyaluronic Creamy Concealers, girl. I did a video on this product, girl, and I have been loving these concealers, okay? These concealers are $9 and they are not here to play, okay? And I'm just using 2 colors of concealer. This is the lighter color. I normally put the lighter color in the center here just to give it like that brightening effect, because you guys know I like a very bright under eye. And I'm using a makeup sponge instead of a brush with this. And we're gonna pat that in. Now to bring some color back into my face with the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola bronzer in the color Toasted. I'm gonna use this as like my overall contour and bronzer, because I feel like I don't really want to do a lot of contour because this is like a softer look, you know? So I'm gonna actually use this as a contour, girl. And I just love this bronzer, girl. I feel like it's just the perfect color. It's so warm, but it has like this red undertone. And normally I don't do red undertones, girl, when it comes to bronzer. I kind of like warm undertones, kind of like, not so red though, but a warm undertone. But I feel like this one is just it. Like, the Hoola Toasted is just it, girl. Like, the color is just it, okay? It just works, especially for like, I feel like the no makeup looks, or like the soft glam looks where you just want to look soft and glam. I feel like it just, at least it just gives me just the right amount of warmth in the color, and I don't know, it just looks so good. It just looks so toasted and good. It just gives me back my color, girl. Now I'm gonna take a little bit, I'm just gonna go down my nose just a little bit, give myself some color back, like I said. Get my little melanin back. I'm also going to use it to contour. So I just have an eyeshadow brush that I used to do my eyeshadow with, and I'm just going to contour with that. I'm also going to set my under eyes, girl, and I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup in the color Light, and I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to kind of push some powder. That's why I initially didn't put it on while I was doing my contour, because normally I would do this first and then do my contour, but I'm not going to necessarily bake. I'm just gonna kind of push some powder in this area here just to kind of set it and make it, you know, matte and a little bit more brighter. So that's why this is like kind of last on my list here. We're gonna move right along and add some blush, girl. Now I'm gonna use a new product as well from Mercier that I picked up, and this is it right here. This is her Cheek Canvas Soft Cheek Palette. This is how it looks outside of the box here. Really cute and kind of like rose gold like, okay? And this is how the colors look inside of the palette here. And I'm gonna go with this color, this orange one right here, since we're staying in our orange theme, and it's called Peach. Ooh, okay, girl. Okay, Laura. I see you, girl. Now, it's a little shimmery. I don't know if you guys can see. It has a little shimmer to it, girl. I know this is Soft Glam, and we're not supposed to do any shimmers, okay? But it's a little shimmery, girl, but it's still cute, okay? We're going to have to go with a little bit of shimmer today. And I'm trying to go very loosely on the blush, girl, okay? But it's so hard because look how shimmery and nice that looks. That looks really nice. For a soft cheek palette, it's very pigmented and you could definitely go overboard. So I'm trying, girl. I'm trying to resist the urge, okay? Next, I'm gonna line my lips, girl, with a little lip pencil that I got from the beauty supply. It's knobby, it's in dark brown, okay? Because I am going to use kind of a peachy nude color. So I'm gonna line my lips. And I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Undressed Lip Set, and the color that I'm using is this color right here, and it's called Peachy. And I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger because I don't want too much, because this, as you can see, this is really, really light, girl, even though I lined my lips. This is how the look is looking, girl. I'm just going to throw on some lashes and I will be back with my final thoughts on this foundation and my Soft Glam look. On the Soft Glam look, you guys, even though we had to deal with that shimmer blush from the Laura Mercier Cheek Canvas Soft Cheek Palette, okay, that little shimmer blush threw us for a loop because normally Soft Glam is more of a mattifying look. Everything's matte, but I feel like it still turned out really, really nice, and it turned out really, really cute, girl. As you can see, we got the Soft Glam beat. What do you guys think? Did I slay the Soft Glam trend or not? Now I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my thoughts on the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere foundation. Okay, girl, I want to talk a little bit about that because that is the foundation that we use today. And like I said, the foundation is very weightless, okay? The claims on that is spot on. I can't feel anything on my face. It does have a slight baby powder smell. I love the packaging. The packaging is so Laura Mercier, very sleek. It's very weighted. It has that like antique gold at the top of the bottle. I really liked that. As far as performing, calling it a medium to full coverage, girl, I'm not so sure. I would call it more of a sheer to medium coverage because it did take a total of 5 pumps just to achieve this full Soft Glam look and to just kind of blur out some of my imperfections and hyperpigmentation. So as far as medium to full coverage, I wouldn't classify it as that. But I will say, girl, once it covered everything, it really did cover everything. It gave a nice natural luminous effect, even though we kind of mattified it just a tad bit so we can get this Soft Glam look today. I would wear it on its own as like a luminous foundation. I did like that look, so we will try in a future video to just wear it at its natural luminosity. And I do think that this foundation is perfect for the dry girls in the winter time, okay? Like I said, my skin has been a little dry lately. I've been going through the gigs, girl, with this East Coast cold weather, okay? So I think I'm gonna be trying out that foundation and using it on its own without pounding it down so it can have that luminous effect, so it can kind of keep me moisturized. So anyway, girl, that is my final thoughts on the Miss Laura Mercier Lumiere Flawless Radiant Foundation, okay? If you guys like this video, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Comment on my Soft Glam look, girl. How did I do? Let me know how I did on the Soft Glam trend. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, girl, please consider subscribing and becoming a part of the girl gang, okay? And when you subscribe, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time the gang posts a video, okay? So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.